So yesterday we started the chapter force and friction. You can see in the PDF file given here a number of examples and all we had done yesterday. So what is force? Push or pull is defined as force. So you can see a number of examples are given in your book. Now today we'll start with the topic effects of force. Now what are the effects of force? Again few examples are given here. 5 effects we had seen. So different types of effects that is caused by force. Now you can see in the picture a lawn mower. Lawn mower is a instrument which is used in sports grounds and clubs and all to cut the grasses. So a man pushes the lawn mower to move it from rest. Similarly, when a golfer hits the ball at rest, it starts moving. These are the examples of effects of force. So we can conclude that a force applied on an object at rest sets into motion. For example, a football which is lying at rest, if you kick that football, it will come into motion. Motion means movement. So a force can move a stationary object. Now, when a cyclist applies more force and pedals hard, the speed increases. So these are few examples which are given here. So the force applied on a moving object, it can change its speed. Either it increases the speed, for example, when you are kicking the football, or if you stop the ball, then the speed is also decreased. So either it increases the speed of the object or it decreases the speed of the objects. The force from moving wind changes the direction of the kite which flies in the sky. So all these are examples of effects of force. Now you can see 5 effects are given here. So what does force do? It moves a stationary body. It stops a moving body. It speeds up or slows down a moving body. And most common example is of swing. Swing means jhula. It changes the direction of motion and it changes the shape and size of a body. So a number of examples are given. I have already made a video which contains the animation, but somebody said that I was not explaining properly. So I am going through the PDF of the book. So you can see 5 points are there. Now next is magnitude of force. Yesterday we read that SI unit of force is Newton. Now again a very common example is given here, that when one person pushes a car which has been struck in snow, obviously it will be difficult to move that car. So how will the car move? The person has to apply more force, and that will be possible by applying the amount of force more. Strength has to be more. So you'll have to call few people, and if they help them, they can easily push the car. So the SI unit of force is Newton, and we define Newton as when we apply a force to a mass of 1 kg mass, it is with a speed of 1 meter per second, it is called as 1 Newton. I again repeat, 1 Newton is defined as the force which when applied to a mass of 1 kg, it moves with a speed of 1 meter per second. So force not only has magnitude but it also has direction. So if we have to push something, then if the forces are in the same direction, then you can easily push an object. For example, pushing a heavy desk. But if 2 persons, they are acting in opposite direction, one person is on one side, the second person is on another side, and then it will be difficult. So it has to be in the same direction. Thank you.